Hello ho-ha and good morning. It is I, Cjsgoose, and I'm just going to try and get my buttons to work, which I think I've done it. Yay, it looks like I've done it. Oh no, no, just pushing the wrong buttons. It's fine, we can get there. Right, you find me in the middle of a mountain. I thought I would just pop out and collect a little bit of gravel yesterday. And then I had to suddenly vacate and leave everything, so I'm still here. I was going to be in a better place, but I'm not. So I thought we could just collect a tiny bit more gravel, because we need so much. If I take these out of here, it would be nicer if my buckets all had the same amount. Oh, I went mining as well. So I went mining before I came here, and I've got a little bit of goodies in there as well, but most of this came from areas where I already had been mining before. Sorry, my brain's not working yet. I've got to drink some of this tea that I've got here. Yeah, I'd been mining before, so it was a little bit easier than digging straight out. I was just redigging what I already had, but I hadn't pulled out the gravel. Right, so I'm not going to spend too long here. Oh, don't kill the... You're mean. But we'll have that. Thank you for providing us with food that I don't have to kill myself. Thank you. I don't really know what we're going to do. I do kind of know what we're doing. We're going to just collect a little bit more of this gravel, and then we are going to go back and finish that river off, because we have almost done it. I came back. Yeah, we're having a big issue with keep falling into blocks. I've had this a lot now. It must be because they're in the process of doing an update. Something that I've always noticed, actually, if they're in the middle of updating, then things sort of tend to go wrong a little. Oh, there's some gravel there, I can see it. Let's grab this. I wonder if there was some more over there. It's midday, so that's okay. I try not to use my pickaxe. No, this is a spade. I try not to use my spade too much, because it does destroy, the gravel destroys it so easily. And I never really understood the point of having a silk touch on the spade. Sorry, my brain does not want to play. And the fortune, but I kind of get it now. If you use the fortune, you pretty much get all flint, which is okay if you're going to do trading with the villagers and you need it. And then the silk touch means that you then don't get any flint, so when you just need the gravel, it's ideal. But if you think you need a bit of a mixture of both, then using just an ordinary pickaxe, still a shovel, is probably better. I can't stay on too long this morning because I've got a meeting that I have to attend. And then I might try and come back on later. Now we're sort of getting it back up and running again. Still not got all of the settings there, but we're getting there. Everything takes me such a long time, especially with the migraines. I get quite confused easily now. And I don't have someone else to help me set it all up, so I'm still trying to muddle back through. And because we're now on a completely different computer, I'm having to completely reset OBS. Not sure that was a song that I really wanted to listen to first thing, but I don't mind. Well, I do mind. Oh, I thought I'd got it all. Oh, I've still got the starting soon thingy on there. Oh, come on, Goosey. There we go. I thought the OBS had kind of frozen. Like it quite often does when, especially when I was using the other computer and it couldn't handle everything. But what I had done was I was standing still, so it wasn't moving, so it looked like I was on the images, and then it still had the starting soon message up, so it did confuse me rather a lot. Now, you know, I normally always collect all of the ores, but today I'm not going to, but we can always come back here and collect them. Oh, look at all this lovely gravel. I wonder if we can dig this out from under. Oh, this is a good amount of gravel here. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to need to do. We're going to need a respawn point here because it's almost night time again. So if we do that, and then let's pop this gravel down. We can fill this one back up. And where's the one that we're just filling up with junk? It's this one. May as well do it that way, mightn't I? Do it like that. Yeah, we'll leave those there, and then we'll get this lot out. Just wondering if we can do my other trick and go down lower. These gravel pockets are really big. So from what I can tell with mining gravel, this is sort of a better way. You do get it in the mines, but I found quite a lot here. I found much more here in the same amount of time as what I was in the mine. And in the mine I'd already exposed the gravel, so I didn't really have to do a lot of mining either. So I want to try and get underneath. So I like to use the torch where I can. I try not to break blocks that I'm standing on, but for some reason I decided that would be a good plan here. I don't know why. So this is why another reason why I keep torches. My daughter thinks it's really funny because I just always have backup plans. I do it in real life too. I like backup plans, and I think when you have autistic children, backup plans are so important, because everything changes every minute of every day, and you can't guess everything that's going to happen in the right way. Excuse me, that's going a little bit croaky there. So doing it like this saves your spade a lot, but it's not always that easy to do. Take some of our torches back. What do we have here? Depends how deep this is. take this copper. Copper is always useful. I don't think we've got gravel above our head, have we? Is that a bad guy? Yeah, it's a bad guy trying to kill me. Ow. I didn't think it was that dark. Where's he come from? Must be a cave up there or something. Can't be that. It's not that dark yet, is it? Snooze quickly. See, it's not even night time. There's a wandering trader. Woohoo! Oh yeah, we've still got a whole bunch here. Grab some more of this. Oh, I seem to have the wrong settings up again now. I've really got to try and sort out a second monitor. Sorry, a third monitor. Oh, look, there's a cave here. That's where the bad guys have come from. Give myself a little bit of help here. Oh, more bad guys. Hello. More bad guys. Hi. Nice to have met you. Just walking along. So we're just going to grab a little of this gravel. Hadn't kind of intended to get too much, but then like I said, I had to rush off when I was doing everything yesterday, so I was already here, and it's easier to already be here than to fly back home and then come back again. So this is how I mine sand and gravel. So much better than wasting all of your tools. Although I have to say on some of these I didn't, which is why my spade is so poorly. I do have more though, so that's not a problem. I do have a lot of backup tools now, which I've been working on. That's because I've been doing the river, so I have needed that much. It's ridiculous. Ah, this one has fallen through. Annoying thing is to continuously collect all of the torches. I'll take this bit of copper out. No. Copper, because it is underwater. It's underwater? Hello? That's not what I was trying to say. Sometimes my brain will work, and most of the time it doesn't seem to want to anymore. Looks like some of it is floating. Okay, well, maybe we'll try to come back to that. I'm not going to argue with that, but it's a place where we can get gravel from anyway. Let's just do that. I don't want to lose it all in the water and then have to go down and get it all. Yeah, Gravel Mountain. It's only a small one here, but it seems worth collecting from anyway. Definitely collected much more here than I have in the time that I was in the mine. Oh, you silly plonker. Take these ones out. Takes a couple of seconds of faffing around, but actually it does save a huge amount of issues. Oh, actually, it's probably quite close to really. I might come back to this. I'll just take a little bit more here and see what we've collected. The trouble is we do need a lot. I'll just take this out, but it's ever so easy to get to. We're just near spawn. I had a feeling that I had this here from when I've been around my world, and I was looking at the map. And you can see where we are. We're right on that, on the very left-hand side where that snow is. We're near that mountain. If I put these here. We've still got, there's that bit there. I haven't looked on those, I don't think. There's a big bit in here. There's a whole bunch there. And there's this bit here. So it'll definitely be worth me coming back. I think what we'll do is I'll take this and we're going to get that riverbed done. I've got 2 shulker boxes full, so that's really good news. I think what I'll do is I'll leave that there, and I'll leave this bed here. We're near the Illager's house, so it's not, as you can see, it's not too far away. So let's head off home. So the correct way would be useful. So look, this is our big mountain. Yeah, there's some more on here as well, look. Yep, so I'll come back here off stream probably and collect a whole bunch more of the gravel. At least we have a place we can set. What is this river? What is that? Like a giant square in the middle. I did not build that. That looks very man-made. I did not do that. Okay. I did do that though. That's when I didn't have any Frostwalker boots and we were trying to get the lay of the land. I'm hoping that when I fly now you don't have any lag on the stream, which doesn't seem to be. The new computer seems to be holding up really well, so that's good. It'd be really nice to do things with this kind of thing. I really like the idea. I don't know what to do with it, but at some point I'd like to sort of connect different pieces all over, and that's something, if we've got time, that's something I'm going to do today. I want to just get this last part of the river flooded, which I think you'll be quite amazed at actually. I managed to fix it. It took me a really long time after yesterday's stream to fix the issues. It was atrocious. Here we go, look, this is our river, and I've left all of that. This is, yesterday this was all land in the middle here, and I've managed to fix it all up, so I'm really chuffed about that. Let me just turn around so you can see. So remember, this was all land originally with just a small piece of river going down the side here. It was connected all the way over to the church. This was river, and that went up this way. So if I just land here, so to give you an idea, all of this kelp I've used to help me to force the water to work, and it did take me a really long time. I've had to use blocks and place water in and all sorts of different things, but I've got that all sorted. So I need to collect all of this sea kelp and get that out. Now where did our water buckets go? Here. So let's empty our inventory again. We can just leave these over here for now. And we're going to just do this one slightly differently, because the way that we did it yesterday, it wasn't working as well as I had hoped. So let's pop these back in. No, we need the rockets for a sec. Put those back in there. Now we've just got this last piece over here to go. Just to give you an idea, I left this in here. This was the base of one of the beacons. So we had about 6 beacons from there scattered around. There was one over there. I think there was 2 in this bit, this one and that one. And what I would do is I kept moving the beacon over between. And to help me out, I blocked off this piece so I could finish all of this. And don't forget, we've got to get all of the gravel in yet, which is a bit annoying because I would have liked to have had the gravel in before. And it's going to be dark again in a moment. So we're going to just knock this bit out, then we'll go and sleep. Unfortunately, it does get too scary. And they all want to eat me and kill me. To lose these. I mean, we do have a lot, but that's besides the point. Well, we need to go back and check that the iron farm is working again, because when I popped in there the last time to check everything, I was taking photographs of everything. That's what I was doing, so that I could update everything on here, on the stream in the you know, when I'm on a break. I realised we'd been having an issue with villagers keep disappearing. Not quite sure what was happening. The only thing I could think of is that they were glitching through the glass if there were too many. Other than that, I'm not sure. I'd never had it as an issue before. There was a hole, I'd fixed that, but then it carried on happening, so it was very bizarre. So anyway, I was fixing sort of those out again, and then when I went back in, I had 4 of the lazy nitwits, so I had to dispatch them. And then we need to make sure that the iron farm is working again, because they break the farm. So we're just going to, what we're going to do is what I should have done yesterday with the other part, is to make sure that we put the water down before we remove the wall, so that we don't have such a disaster with filling it up, because yesterday it was horrific. No, I need some water. Does anyone else have issues filling up their buckets of water? Just me. What's going on here? Something doesn't want to play. Okay. Ah, that's better. Okay. I should be able to do it again now. And then once this is all done, when we're off stream, I will carry on. Oh, actually, it's quicker when I just use the one bucket, isn't it? Get myself in a real Cjsgoose at times. I feel so silly. Yeah, it'll be much quicker if I just do it off the stream, and a little bit less boring. I've shown you what it's like and what we do. So the whole of the base needs to be covered in gravel, and then we've got to start building a riverbank and turning it into a river instead of just being what we've got. Let's see if we can turn this into something. Shouldn't take too long to fill this piece up, especially as we go a little bit higher. theory. She said that yesterday, and then it took about 3 hours. I need to be just using one for that. I've managed to force the puppy out for a walk this morning. He was not impressed. It's really funny actually. He likes to go for a walk when he's on a walk, but he's not really a walking kind of dog. I think if I could take him out to a better place, then he might enjoy it a bit more. I don't know. He just likes to sniff at everything, and then he lays down on the floor all the time because he's just grumpy and doesn't want to walk anymore. He's only a King Charles Cavalier, so he's not a big dog, and he can run around the house and he soon burns off his energy, and he can go in the garden. So it's not like he's got anything. He was being very naughty yesterday morning. And then he does his cute face, and I'm like, how can you be annoyed with this cute thing? To make sure, keep an eye on all of the chat. Don't forget you can chat on here. Always makes the stream a little bit better, a bit more interesting, because talking about more things that you're interested in or questions that you've got. One of the things that I think we're going to try and do in a minute, if we can get this piece done, we're going to go around, and where we've got this map, I need to lock, try and remind me to lock one to show our progress. And then what we want to do is, I want to start showing you where some of my ideas are going and how it will alter my world. So I thought I would mark off areas with wool, and then we should be able to see them on the map, and then I can say that we're working on whichever colour area, and we're going to do whatever we're going to do. If I've been trying to think of different things to make, I'm trying to make my game a little bit different to some other people's. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that do this. If I can reach enough subscribers and everything to be able to do it, and I can start to earn some money, you can do a membership thingy. And I was thinking that I would do some artwork for the ideas that I've got, so that you can get an idea of what I'm coming up with and what my plan is. But the way that I would do it is because I know that people, I mean, like myself, I wouldn't be able to afford to do memberships with people. So what I was thinking was, we do it for a certain amount of time before I start the project, and then people, if they want to, they can pay and have a look and see the artwork. But then after we've started the project, or after we've finished the project, I'm not quite sure, it would depend on how long everything takes, I can then release those for everybody to see, so you don't miss out completely, but you get like an advanced notice if you are a member. So that way there has to be an incentive to be a member. So I'm sort of playing with that idea, but I don't know what to do really. It's I've got to think, at the end of the day, I'm trying to do this to earn money. It just takes a long time to get there, if I can get there. But at the same time, I'm very aware that not everybody has money to do that. Oh, no, not yet. Yeah. Doesn't take long to do it all wrong. And I do it wrong a lot. taking out the source blocks. It's going to be so good when this river is built. And we need to build more land as well. I'll show you the area that I'm working on. Near my house, we need to be able to access the land because obviously I've built it in the middle of an ocean. It's not so helpful. I don't regret my decision though. And also I've been really looking at my bridge. This bridge I've had massive issues with ever since I've built it. And I think I might have kind of figured it out. So I think if I do it on this wall, it might be quicker. Just a little bit more tricky. I do need to keep an eye on the time today. So it was pockets like this that caused all the trouble yesterday, where there should have been water but there weren't, and then it really messed it up. This kind of thing really messes up the flow of the water, but you don't know where it is, and it messes it up right at the top, and then you can't figure out where it is and which block it was. I won't say I won't be building a river again. Actually, no, I know, because I will be building rivers again, but not in the same way, I don't think. It shouldn't be quite so hard. Safely stay here, and then I've realised that I probably can't actually. So I think we're going to just quickly zoom off. Hello, guy. So you can see there's quite a big patch of gravel missing in the middle there, and I've got to sort out all the conduits where they're going to go. I really like this song. It always reminds me of Elton John. So I'm hoping that by the time I've finished it off, it will look like it was always there, and that I haven't built it at all. That's the plan. Say it's quite fun doing this. It's also quite annoying. Yeah, so I think if we get time, we're going to go and start marking off one of the areas that we want to work on. So I'll try and find the map that I've done. I've actually created a map in Photoshop that shows what I want to do, or the areas that I want to mark off. So I'm going to see if I can find that up, and then I can show you. But I haven't managed to figure out about changing all the screens over yet. Like I normally do. I normally have like a telecam and a monitor cam, but because now I don't have the telly and I've got the new computer, all of the settings are all different now. I've got to figure it all out again. It took me long enough to work it out last time. Let's get to this bit again. I love how the water can just fix itself. It was really satisfying watching it all go off yesterday when I finally managed to fix the problem. It went off in quite a big bit. It's a shame that I couldn't put it on the stream, but it's not a problem. We got there eventually. The main thing is that it worked in the end and we got it filled in. What's going on here? Here we go. Look, we're nearly there again. Nearly at this end. Not too many more to go. That water underneath isn't level. I didn't finish it off. This isn't level either. This would cause a big problem. How have I done that? Concentrating. There. That's not good. So not quite there though. Down here look. I don't think I've got a conduit here either. That's the problem. Oh well, we must actually be in a river because we've got bad guys. Sorry. I didn't want you to eat me. Still not in properly. I think I've done it. There we go. Yeah, the water's still on the top now. Oh, that was annoying. How I managed to miss that bit when I was doing it. There we go. Nice big pot to go. Excellent. Now this doesn't want to play again. That bit's working. Where are you not working here now? Let's see if we can fill in the water on this side and see if it will go in. There is still a hole there, look. It was causing trouble here. I think I might have scooped it out. I think that was the problem. I think I broke that when I was scooping up the buckets. Okay, so if I got one to my phone,
I don't know if I can take another day to enough by myself, make a move, stop and step up. Yeah, it's now or never. Tonight better be the night. Then we'll remember until we're in the ground. The thing that both of us talk about.
so we're going to just try and put all of this bit in now. If I don't take the sauce blocks, that would be useful. Oh, no, I said don't take the sauce blocks, and then what do I do? Take all of them. What's going on here? Something's wrong there. I'm going to fill in all those holes as well. What's more annoying than taking the sauce blocks is taking a block that you've already placed and then you just end up with a hole. Although I suppose it's more annoying taking a sauce block and then you can't work out where that block was, and it just disrupts the water rather than, at least you've got a hole, you know where it was. So I suppose it's not quite as annoying. Stop there again. There must be another issue with that bit. It's because there's that big hole underneath, I think. The water acts differently when it's on the blocks to when it's on water. That's why on the lifeboat we've had to place blocks down so that the water can flow over it to make it look like it's moving. If it doesn't have the water, the blocks, it doesn't do the same thing. It doesn't act in the same way. Let's see if we can force this bit on this side. Night time again. Sometimes I feel like it's only got about 3 minutes in the night time. Right. Let's grab some of this. Now we've got some holes that need to be filled in this time. And make sure that if we do that, that could help us out a bit. Maybe take it further over. That's what I should do. When we did the other one, I got on with it really well, and then the first time, but then I was doing it more on a square. When this is pretty much a rectangle, so actually that's a where did all those guys come from? Wait, let's go and find somewhere safe to go. No, this is not safe. Let's go and snooze. I don't want to be killed. I've still got all my levels to use up. What I'll do with these is I'll probably put these onto books. I'll try not to get this many levels, and then I don't like to die. But I had to repair all of my tools, so. Whoops. Now where were we? Doing this. Okie dokie, let's get on. Where's that big area over there? Let's do that before we mess it up. Pikachu! Don't do like this. Cover a block floor, 1 block below main river floor, and then fill the floor top with blocks and break all the floor. Oh, you will get a full river, but the problem with that is that actually none of them are source blocks. And that can be a big problem. It's okay if you don't want source blocks, but I want to make sure that it's source blocks. They work slightly differently. But yes, you are right. I have done that kind of thing before, but to be honest, the area is so big. This is just a small part of the river that we've built. And you just, it doesn't take too long once you get it in a rhythm. It's just that yesterday I messed it up by trying to cheat it, and I did it wrong. Yeah, it will do. Did you see the area that I had to cover? I'll show you in a second. If you think about how long it would take you to plant all of the kelp in here and grow it all the way up to the top, this is only about, I don't know, a tenth of what we've made. But thank you for your suggestion. For smaller areas, that does work really well. But because we literally made I mean, it may as well have been an estuary rather than a river. Not too bad. We're getting the hang of it. It's just that yesterday was the first time I'd been on the stream for so long, and I haven't played Minecraft since I've had to come off because my computer broke. Apart from just to dig out more of this river, I'd kind of forgotten how to play the game. It was quite funny trying to remember where all the buttons were and how to do everything, and I kept messing everything up. And how are you? I haven't spoken to you for a while. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you for popping along today. It's really appreciated. Yeah. Sometimes you have to give it a little bit of a help by placing one more source block down in a place you don't really think about. This bit to go. myself in this time. Yeah, if I just quickly give you an idea. So we're filling in this whole piece here up to this level. But what we've done is all of this up to that green island, all the way across from the green island to the church, and then from the edge of this, actually I think it was slightly further out, from the edge of there, if you imagine a line going across, there was a thin river in there all the way to where you can see all of that at the back where my house is going to be, all the way to there and all the way around. That was all land, this whole piece. So to have tried to cover the whole thing in blocks, then let it fill down, and then place kelp in the whole thing, it would have been an absolute nightmare. I mean, it has been a bit of a nightmare as it is, but it would have been, I think it would have been harder, because then you've got to take it all out again as well. You wouldn't want the whole thing covered, and to get, I mean, I do have kelp, but to get that amount of kelp would have taken a long time as well, or that amount of bone meal to grow it. There's always pros and cons to every way. It's just that what I have this thing where I always do technical things, and I don't mean to, I just do. It's just the things that I like seem to be more technical than what someone else might do. And I've done it with everything, right through school, college, work, home life, everything. Oh, university. Particularly at university. I found that really hard actually, because I did a degree in creative textile crafts, and the tutors wanted everything to be modern, and I don't do modern, not very well at all, and that was a real struggle for me. We're missing a block somewhere. There, that's it. I'm a William Morris kind of person, and not a modern person at all. I think you'll sort of find that in the builds that I do. They won't be. I'm going to try and sort of push myself out of my comfort zone at times. But for example, my boy loves practicing making modern buildings, and I never even think to build a modern building because it's just not what I like. But I think at some point, once I've done the areas that I want to do, then maybe we'll do something like that. May have a modern town somewhere. I don't know. But that's what's really good with Minecraft, is that you can do things that you really like, and then you can do other things that push you out of your comfort zone. And in the words of my children, it's very satisfying to watch that go over. They love satisfying things. I think it's like you can watch a lot of satisfying videos on YouTube, can't you? They like that's satisfying to me. We are almost there. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers to go. Nighttime again. Oh no, in there. trying to think what the time is. I've only got about an hour. I can't do much more after that. I've got a meeting that I have to do after that. But then I'll try and come back on later if I can. Oh, it's a bit of a funny day, a Tuesday. My daughter's tutor comes as well. So once we've got all of this lot done, we then need, in between doing our other jobs, we need to start making all of the banks, all the river banks, and making them look like they belong here. I'll carry on putting all of the gravel underneath the water off the stream, so that I might do some of it on the stream, but a lot of it off the stream, so that we don't have to just do that. But we've got to turn all of these into riverbanks and show what they all look like, so they look like they've always been here, instead of that we've just man-made something and it doesn't look very good. Right, so if we do this, it should all start to fill in. Like a tidal wave. Where did all these guys come from? One minute they're not there, and then suddenly everyone's there to eat me. You can go away, okay? I'm gonna go and sleep. Yeah, all of this we filled in. We dug out first, and then we filled it in. We'll be able to tidy up all of this soon as well, so that's really good. I've got this these screen set up slightly different to yesterday. Let me do that. I can see it a bit better now. I need to use 3 monitors to be able to do what I need to do on the screen better, and I can't use a 3rd one at the minute, so it's causing me a few troubles. Put that on the pickaxe. Okie doke. Now where are we? Actually, I'm wondering if I fill in these, all the little holes now. We've done most of the bottom. I think we could probably get away with knocking out the wall. As long as I do this, we've got a little cavey bit here. Yeah, I think we're going to try and knock out the wall and see if we can make it do its last bit, and hopefully I won't mess it up this time. Just get this bit done first. Have I done that? Yeah. No, there's a spade. And then this bit here, which I think will be okay. Right, can you fill that bit in? And that bit? Oh. That bit. Okay, right, let's go see if we can knock it all out. And we'll leave this bit here until last. Oh, hang on, that's a source block there. Let's turn that into a source block. And these. That one, that one. Pull these back up again. Right, let's see if we can get this top piece out and start creating this last bit of river. do have a conduit in this, but I couldn't remember if I did or not. So I'll have to marry these up a lot better as well. There's some where I'm just knocking these out and not going to look very good. It's hard to sort of gauge what you're knocking out and what you're not when you're underwater and you can't see the edges. You don't want to have big lines on everything. Could really do with the allays back actually. I've left them all back at home. I'm trying to bring them over slowly. So I use the allays a lot to help me on this. Oh, I'm from England. From a small, well, actually, I was going to say, I live in a tiny village. I was going to say a small county, but actually that's a lie. I live in Norfolk, which is one of the biggest counties. But it's, I live in a tiny, I used to live in a tiny village. What about yourself? What country are you from? You don't need to share more details than that, but I'm really interested. I can't remember either. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? So I want to get this part out of here. And we have to level all of this. Not level it, but we've got to make it look more natural. But we can do that later. This is more about just getting the water levels back up to where they should be. What time is it? It is nearly 9 o'clock, 5 to 9 in the morning. So in a minute it should, when we start removing this lot, it should start to sort itself out. In theory. Go away. I'm busy. I don't have time for bad guys to attack me. Oh, you're from India, that's it. I really want to do a map so that I can put down where all my viewers are from. 1:30 PM. Yeah, you're not too far ahead, are you? I always think that you're much further ahead than what you are. So if I come up here, yeah, that's starting to fill in all of that bit, look. Now let's just collect some of these blocks. We don't want to just waste everything. Sorry, I'm a bit of a collect my block obsessive kind of person. There's a ground trying to eat. Look, I don't want you to eat me, okay? Thank you. Right, I think what I'll do is I'm going to take out the bottom wedge first. Sam, hello. It is 2:27. Can I ask you what country you come from? You don't need to share anything else. I don't like people sharing information if they're not, especially if you're a minor. Don't share information then. If you're an adult, then it's your choice. But I love knowing what countries everybody comes from. It's quite funny that most of my viewers are all from all over the world. I have some from Tasmania, Australia, America, India. I've had Kuwait, all sorts of places. It's absolutely amazing. And yeah, hardly anyone. There's a couple from the UK, but not too many, which is quite funny. I think part of that must be because of the times that I stream, because I have to stream at different times. So I sort of clock other people's viewing times rather than the UK's. Tell me about what sort of games you all play. I can't remember what. Do you all play obviously you play Minecraft, but do you play the Bedrock edition or the Java edition? And do you think, for those that play Bedrock, do you think we should have more Bedrock streamers? Because I think most people are all, a lot of people are all Java, aren't they? We need that out of there. You're not hiding. Well, I think I've filled up my storage. Let's it's good that you can open these little boxes upside down in the water. I was going to say upside down for some reason. Oh, you're from Myanmar. Myanmar Mabi. Is that the Mabi part? Is that a place? My hotbar's not showing. Oh, that's interesting. I must have it set slightly wrong. I wonder if I can... Let me just try and do some of this and I'll see if I can alter it. It's where I've been trying to get the settings right. Thank you for telling me. Oh, it's the very bottom, isn't it? I can see it now on the screen. I keep having a lot of issues with OBS. I hear a monkey trying to come in. Hi, monkey. Yeah.
No, he's in
Oh. Oh. But he's snuggled up. Okay. If he's snuggled up with you, try not to worry. Let him snuggle up with you. Sorry, it's my little boy just telling me that the puppy has decided to break into his room and snuggle up on his bed, but he's not actually meant to be in his room. I'm gonna have to just... I think I might have to just go on a quick break in a second. Just, if he's... Okay. Can you then shut my door again, darling? Thank you. Sorry. You used to... Oh, hang on a minute. I'm just going to read those messages in just a second. Sorry, I've got a bit distracted by my son. The puppy is in a place where he's not meant to be. And he got worried. Yeah, just for now. So that he can keep getting out. I don't know. I'll see you in a minute, darling. Right, let me just go and snooze off the night. Your dog is asleep, sleeping in your lab. What's the killer ice? I don't understand what that is. I'm trying to... Let me just do this. Let's have a quick look. Oh, thank you for the likes, by the way. That's always really appreciated. My hotbar's not showing. I'll have a quick look at that. Oh, about Bedrock stream, I know one. Oh, he's killer ice. Sorry, I see the killer ice bit now. Oh, I'll have to have a look and see. You used to play Java, but now you're not playing much. Is that because you've just sort of got bored, or you're not really... You're just not playing so much at the minute? Right, let's see if we can figure out this. There, I think you should see it now. Let me just take that out of the way. No, I've got to be on the right screen. Come on, Goose. Aha! I think you should see the hotbar properly now. Oh, if I can get this silly thing to work again. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I didn't want that one. Hello, machine. Work how I want you to work, please. Oh, nothing's going to work how I want it to work. I need a third monitor. Trying to run everything off 2 is not working very well. Did I pick up the box or did I leave it down here? Oh, I did leave it down here. That's helpful. But I was kind of hoping, but I wasn't sure. Sorry about that. We're just trying to get sorted. Oh, you've had an accident. Oh, you poor thing. What did you do? Am I allowed to know? You've, must be more careful. My boy's had to have a lot of time off football lately, and it's really caused him a few issues. He managed to break his thumb, and because it was his thumb, he wasn't allowed to play any type of sport for 7 weeks. And then he has some tummy issues, so then he wasn't able to play football for another month. So he's just trying to get back into everything now. So hopefully he's going to be sorted. Right, let's try and knock all of these out. Oh, we haven't got any haste. Mind you, we're underwater and we've got the conduit, so... Oh no! Oh, you poor thing. Did the laptop survive? Did you have to... did you manage to fix it in the end, or are you still recovering and you can't do any of that either? It's, I hope you're okay. I hope everybody else was okay as well, actually. I think we're nearly at the level where it's going to start making a difference. So let's just collect the blocks again. And then after we start taking the next level out... Ow! That wasn't nice, was it? Hang on a minute, I can see that I've got a couple of messages there. I'll read them in just a second. It's a bit tricky doing that when you're being attacked and trying... Sorry, darling? Yeah, I've got one of my viewers here, Pikachu, had a road accident and was on the way to get his laptop repaired. So he's recovering, and unfortunately it looks like, I don't think the laptop survived. I haven't quite read it yet, so if I've got that wrong, I'll read it in a second. Yeah, I mean, you could read the messages on my stream if you pop on, can't you? Is he sleeping on your bed? Oh no, you need to get him off if he's on your floor, Donna. Because you always have so much stuff. Okay, so... I think I'm just going to have to run and go and grab that. What? Why are there dead bits of sheep everywhere? These wolves are mean. Okay, so we've got those pieces out. Now we just need to get the bits out underneath. Let's have a quick look. Uncle and I will go hunting across catching wild animals. Oh! And you've had to borrow your brother's laptop. Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully you'll get something sorted for yourself. The main thing is that you're okay. That's the most important thing. I'm just going to have to just quickly see if my puppy is being annoying. Hold on 1 second. And I'll be back. I'll just leave everything set up as it is.
Once you're down, you think you'll never get up, never get up, ooh. When we love, we think we'll never break up, never break up, ooh. But we break up and make up, get down and get up.
Puppy sorted and
Make up, get down and get up.
sorry, my boy has lots of toys and lots of little things all over the place, and the puppy likes to grab things when he's not moved to. But originally he was settled down on his bed, which is really unusual. He sneaked in. It's like, I'm going to have a rest. So we're going to start knocking these out underneath. Do one row at a time, and then it should flood. Sorry, we always have a bit of chaos on our streams here. But we get there eventually. So this layer should fill in, and it shouldn't be like it was yesterday where we messed it all up. It's going to be such a relief to do this. Let's see if we can watch the layer go. Here we go. Oh, why has it stopped? Okay, we don't want that to happen. Let's find out. Okay, so I think we've got a slight water issue, so let's try and fix that. So that this is where it then all went wrong yesterday. So there's, it seems to have a water source missing in some places, which, there we go, causes it to stop working. And then if we keep doing it, digging out the next ones, then it's really hard to fix. Right, let's collect all of these again. Two more rows to go. So let's just fill in this bit up here. Because this is obviously having a bit of an issue. Just do that bit as well, ready for the next one. Might help it go across more. How is it nighttime again? Just only ever seems to be nighttime in this game. We've got a hole there, look, as well. So yeah, we want to bring this right through, don't we? That's what we're trying to do. I think what I was doing then, I was confused. Just for a change. Can everyone hear the sounds all okay today? Yesterday we were trying to get the sound working. We couldn't get the levels quite right. Here again, I think. Let's see. Possibly in that hole. No, let's go and we're going to be attacked. Ow, ow, go away. They're so mean, these guys. I don't know why they have to be so horrid. Just got 2 more rows to do, and that little bit that we're working on to fix. Oh, come along. I think we've got most of that water in. It's just, where was it? Here. Brilliant. Okay, so that one's done now. So let's go and take out the next layer. Just try not to knock myself out. Stone. I am specifically just trying to get the one layer just to make it easier and make sure that we're not going to mess it up like I did yesterday. I've got it much more controlled today. This is much better. Look, this one's working. One more layer to go. Oh, there's a hole here. Just check for holes. Oh. One more layer to go. We can do it. There we go. So, oh, there's another hole there. There it is. Still got this hole here. We'll fix that one in a minute. So, we should, in theory, hi. Don't you attack me with your naughty trident. Oh, I didn't want it. Yeah, see, look, they've got big bits to fix like this. We can't have a big rectangular piece, flat piece like that. But it was very hard trying to do all of it when I still had pieces of barrier wall up and trying to work out where it all needs to go. Watch that bit go. Love how it does that. quite good music for this last piece. It's all heroic and we're on the last piece. Oh no, we've got a bit that's stuck again. Oh, that's okay. Now we're adding this one and it's going to put itself in, hopefully. Make sure we collect all of this iron. Chloe, hello, how are you? We are finishing off our river. We've nearly done it. It's been an epic journey. Let's just collect all of these. I can't believe that we've managed to finally do it. It's taken me, it feels like, it's taken a couple of months, but part of that is because I haven't been able to stream. But it must have taken several weeks of many hours a day digging and doing everything. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time this morning. I might try and come back on again later today. I can, but I should be streaming nearly every day again now, so hopefully we can get a rhythm going again. Right, let's go and check down here. Yeah, so there's bits like this here that need to be fixed, and any big straight edges, they all need to be done. Get out any of the resources that are down here, but I'll do that. I'll probably do a lot of that off stream. I need to get all of this kelp back out. That's where I was helping myself yesterday. Let's take this now. When I'd broken it all, and I've got to get all of the gravel in. I've got a lot of it done yesterday, but then we ran out. Oh, we can get the beacon down as well. That's in the way. Leave that one. Just fill in all of these last bits. I know it doesn't look very good for a bank at the minute, but we will decorate it and sort it all out at some point. It's not a high priority at the moment. We've got other things to do, but the thing is that it's a job that we can do. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. Sorry, my brain doesn't work very well, and yeah, as soon as I take out the blocks, it'll stop working anyway. Right, there's my beacon back. Get all of these blocks out. Because I have enough iron, I found it easier placing down all of the bases to the pyramids. And then I just kept moving the beacon from one to the other, depending on which bit I needed to work on. That worked quite well, and then I'd find that I'd take it down and then I'd need it again, so I just left them up and just kept putting more beacons up. Bases, I think I had about 8 at one point. Just scattered around. You can still see I've got 2 over there, and it's much easier, but we need more beacons. I've got greedy for beacons now, so at some point we'll have to go to the nether, find a load of wither skeletons, get the skulls, and then do some more. But I just want to do this building first. I really want to finish off a couple of things, and then we'll go back to doing more dangerous things that I'm not very good at. Oh, you'll be right back, and you say you know you did. Okay. where are we now? Just trying to think what time it is. I've got about another 20 or so minutes, so then I'll have to come off. Oh, right, let's grab all of the iron blocks. Don't want to lose those. I'll try to find a before-after picture at some point so that you can get an idea. It's really hard to kind of remember what it looked like before, but this has been a really long, arduous task. We have got there and done it. So I think we should be able to see. We've got 1,000 subs. It's amazing. That's really good. You should be really impressed with yourself. Here we go. So all of this in the middle here, all the way across, right over to here, that was all land, and now it's a river. And we now have our church on a complete island. And then at night time, here it goes. This will flood, as it just did. Ow! Okay, I'll smack my face into there. This floods, and then it becomes completely cut off. But we need to do this so that this, at the minute, you can kind of climb across that. We need to change that. How long has it taken? I should think it's probably taken a month. But unfortunately, because I've had to have so much time off again, it's actually hard to tell. Why have I got this thing about smacking my face? I'm going to put this beacon up here, just so that it's safe and I know where it is. I mean, it probably would be safer inside my ender chest, but yeah, let me just see if we can take a copy of this map and fix it. So we'll need to do another one. I think it's on here. Is it on here? I'm trying to remember. I've got all of these maps and I can't remember what I've done with them. Oh yeah, here we go, look. So if you look at this map, this part here is that concrete that you can, or that, not concrete, that stone that you can see, and this is where my house will be over here. This is the church in this part here, and you can see all of this was land, and that's what we've dug out, that whole area there. I don't know if you can see, the square. Yeah, you can see the plus sign. So it's all of this bit all the way across. We joined it up with that part all the way to there, all the way round, and joined it up to this river on the other side. That massive piece in the middle has now gone. So yeah, look, you can see on there. And now if I go and do another map of that one, and I also want to lock one of these, so I'm just going to see if I can find a glass. I should have some glass in here somewhere. Here. We want to turn that into a map. Hold on. If I do that, sorry, I'm just trying to. If I just kick that out for a second. Just trying to think how to do this. My inventory is full. So we want to, oh, I needed two actually, that was silly. So we want to copy one of those, and we want to call this one Home River Change. They need to be different names because they get confused. And I put the item frame up. I'll just put it in here for a minute. I will get somewhere sorted. So you can see that block there. I got another home map in here. No. Oh, I've got it in my hand, silly. So, oh no, that's the one that we're working on, isn't it? That's no good. I should have one where I've locked it somewhere. This one. So we want to do that. I've still got a pane of glass, haven't I? So we want to turn this into another map. Then we want to go and fly off. Ooh. And then we want to do that. And come back. Can we clear the top? I think we can just clear it. Oh, just. Only just. Nearly went into the wall. Oh, nice. Be rude to say it would look nice to add a bridge. No, it's not rude. You can always ask and make suggestions. It's fine. I don't think I'm going to put a bridge there, but yes, there will be something. So I can't tell you what it is because that's all part of my surprise. Finished digging. Oh, no, is it? No, that's better. Hold on, I need some more paper. We need to make this slightly bigger than what it is. I think we make it on the next level. Trying to remember. Yeah, so now what we need to do is just fill this map in. Woo! So let's just fill it all in. No, that way. Go that way. Gets a bit confusing where to fill the map in. Because I'm not using a locator map. So if I show you this bit now, and you'll be able to see the difference. Yeah, so there are things that are going to happen, but I don't want to give everything away. But I've got hundreds upon hundreds of projects to do. We want to remove that, and then there's not enough wood, not enough sticks, is there? We need another item frame. So let's lock this one. So by putting the glass in, they then won't change anymore. Oh, how about I use the item frame that's in my hand already? We'll do that, shall we? That seems to make sense. And if we go over... No. Here. That in there. Let's go this way a bit. So, we can see what it was like before. Oh, good if we can get there. This is what it was like before. This is what it was like halfway through. And... that's what it looks like now. So you can really see how much river how big an area we've taken out. It's quite massive actually. Actually it's even bigger than that because that is the little island that we've made. So it goes much further round. But I didn't take enough of it to be able to see. It certainly gives us an idea anyway of how much we've dug out. So I'm really chuffed with that. Yeah, it was massive. It's really been a big project. So let's take these back out. So I'm really chuffed. I've got allies everywhere at the minute. They were all helping me with the digging. I do recommend that if you're doing a really big project like this, you can really see now. So it went all the way from that area there all the way to that area over there, and there was just a small river on that side, and then the river joined from there round. Actually, these should be in there. I'm not going to worry about those for a minute. I just want to get them out of my inventory. I can sort those out later. Okay. Yep, that is a really good job done. So I've still got to finish it off, got to tidy it all up, and then at some point we've got to start making give them beaches and tidy it all up so it fits. Something just happened. Oh, okay, my computer just froze for whatever reason. Right, how much time do I have left? About 10 minutes or so. Now I've got a piece of paper here somewhere. What colour was I going to do that one? Oh, it was going to be in yellow. Right. I have been AFKing here a lot to get my little sheep to make me some wool. So I've only got a few sheep, but so I've been AFKing to grab a whole bunch of wool because I want to set up. No, there's another hopper here somewhere. Here. Oh, it's not matching. A little area, well, some areas, not little areas, big areas, so you can see what it is that I'm trying to do. Kind of. Not exactly what I'm trying to do. We need a bed. Take this one. No. It's going to keep getting nighttime. So I need to make it easier for you guys. I'm going to start putting down coloured rings where I'm going to do work and try to figure this out. So I'm trying to use a map that I've done, but I can't show it to you at the minute because I haven't got it ready, where I've been changing up where I've changed the game, all my settings and everything. Sorry, I can't get the thing out. Oh, I'm having an issue with the stream now. I don't think it's affected the stream too much. It's telling me that the stream isn't. Oh, hang on. Now, sleep, please. Now, thank you. So we're going to circle off areas so that you can get an idea of just how big these different areas are going to be. We need more rockets as well. So grab some more rockets. So I'm going to start doing this. I'm just going to try and figure out where I am on my map. So I've put it on there, but it needs to be further this way, doesn't it? It's going to need to be more, actually. If we start by coming over here. So in here is that, if you're not aware, this is our guardian farm and iron farm. Oh, okay. Well, why is it above it? Didn't really want it to be above it, but... So we should, in theory... Oh, what, my world? I just built it. I just have all these ideas in my head. It's just, I use real buildings as well. So this building here is based on the Winter Gardens in Great Yarmouth. In a place where I live, in a small town. Now, what we're going to do here is we're marking off areas that I want to work with. So this shape might alter slightly because I don't have anything to go by at the minute because it's in the ocean. Oh, that's why I didn't want to do it that way. Right, now we're down a level. That should make it easier. And then what will happen is we should be able to see these marks on the map. Hopefully. I'm kind of hoping. No! That's not helpful. Look out. I don't actually know if it's going to show on the map. That's annoying. Might be too small. Now, where do I want it to go? I've just got to try to... we're just going to up the render distance for a minute because I need to see where the other piece of land is. And it's really good because I can actually put it up to 96 now. I'm not going to do that, especially as it's saying that it's not working too well. So we're just going to put it up to 35 for a minute. I need to see the land. I love having my render distance up high. Am I going over there? Is that what I've told myself? That is what I've told myself. Okay. Well, you see that jungle over there? That's where we're aiming for. And you know how we've just turned all of that river into... Oh, sorry, that land into river? Well, this piece, we're doing the opposite on. So wherever you see this yellow, all of this needs to be turned into land all the way to that jungle. So this is what happens when you want to build a guardian iron farm under your house. You have to just let me know if it starts to become too laggy because I've got the render distance up higher than normal. Oh, it's not showing on the map. That's really annoying. But it will give you an idea. So when I'm going to I have done a map where I've adjusted it in Photoshop. That's what I'm using at the minute. So I'll do that and I'll give you an idea of what it will look like and the areas that we're working on. And then we can say that we're working in the yellow area or the blue area, and when I get to those stages then I can tell you what I'm working on and what the plan is. But it gives you an idea of just how many ideas I've got in my head already, because we have a lot. I need to aim over there. I think we need to twist it a bit, to be honest. We're trying to find it live on your YouTube channel. What are you trying to find live? I don't understand, sorry. I'm not very good with YouTube speak and sort of Facebook speak and stuff like that. I do struggle. I don't know why. It's like everyone writes in a code. We might alter the shape of this as we go along, once we know what we're doing. But so all of this that you can see in here, this will be a project and it will all be land. So it gives you an idea of just how big my projects are each time. But the main thing is at the minute, I just want to I want to actually finish off the projects that we're working on before we move on to the others. And don't forget, we've got the evil wizard to come in at some point, and we've got the whole story to go with him. Let's start turning more now. It's very annoying that this. I thought it would show. I don't know why I thought that, because it's just one block. I'll try a smaller map. We actually need the jungle in this area, don't we? Do we? Oh no, we don't. No, we need to be on the edge of that jungle. The jungle then takes over with another part connected to this. I might go over to the. Actually, do you know what they fly? They have wings and rockets. I was going to swim. Like, get out! I was about to swim. Now, there's a particular reason why I want this part that I'm working on to be on the edge of the jungle, and then the next part is to be in the jungle. So there's another project that will be in here. Let's just try and get this out of here. There's too many blocks underneath, which are causing issues. It will try to join the blocks underneath. Oh, there's a turtle. My puppy has a teddy turtle. Ah, it's a glow squid. I can't believe how many people don't like the glow squid. I've been watching all of this information about the Minecon Live thingy and the mob votes, and everyone's complaining about the glow squid and the sniffers, and they're like two of my favourite mobs. I don't understand what the issue is with them. I really like them. So we need to join up with that bit over there. Oh, not there. You got to go? Yeah, I've got to go in a minute as well. Thanks for popping along. Hopefully once I get some more of these bits done, everyone will have a better idea as to where all of the projects are going to go, and it will really help out on the world as we're flying along, and we can say which area that we're working on today and everything. I'll see if I can do another map as well. Maybe on a 2 or a 3 sized map it might show up. Yeah, take care, bye, thanks for popping along. Just get these bits in. This is going to be a huge amount. So what we're going to need to do here again is, like I did on that side where my house is, we covered it with lava to fill it all in. I think we'll do the same again, because it will be much quicker than trying to fill it all in with blocks. And then we'll need to attach it to the ground like we did with the cliff over there, and then it will look like it was always part of it. Uh-oh. We don't need you, thank you. go back to the spider farm and go and fix these up. It's looking quite nice with the lights on. Let me... Oh, the stream sorted itself out again, which is really good. Let's change the settings back down. Oh no, hang on a minute. Let's try and see if it will work actually. I'm going to just try and fly around with the settings up high so that we can get an idea of just... Well, it's not that big. That'll be fine. Totally fine. Yeah, it's looking quite nice with all the lights on. Let's look at the lighthouse. We don't get to see the lighthouse working too often. Oh, I've also been working on this piece up here. Hi, can you work? Thank you. Whoop, whoop. Yay! So, whilst we watch the lighthouse go around, it only comes on at night time. It is on a sensor, daylight sensor, so it only works when it's night time. What I've been planning is this part here I'm going to turn into sort of a pond, a pool of some description, and then we're going to have a waterfall. So I wanted it to look like there was somewhere for this water to have come from, but at the same time I was thinking, because this is more of like a fantasy kind of world, I don't know where I put it. Somewhere in the middle of all of this lot. Somewhere down there. Don't know where. No, you can't see it. I was working on a way to bring the water up. So I'm thinking of having sort of some kind of pump system. So it looks like we're bringing the water up to here to fill up the pond to create a waterfall. So I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I'm kind of going with. Oh look, you can really get an idea now of that how big an area we've just dug out. That's amazing. That's all of this line here, which is pretty awesome. We need to bring it around. It will come around there and go around that bit. And yeah, it's going to follow that river line all the way around the edge. So that whole area there is a project that involves all of this section, this whole area that we're working on now. So yeah, that's going to be quite fun trying to sort that out. And what I might do is I'm going to put all of this in here, and actually we need to put some of this back in. That little bit there needs to be filled in, so we'll bring it from there across, and then I might flatten that whole section and then redo it all. So I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think we'll remove all of the trees, deforest it all, and sort it all out. Now, I think I'm running out of time anyway, so I think that's a good place to stop. I'll give you an idea of where we're working and what we're going to do next, although I'm not telling you. So I want to separate the whole of this map with all of these blocks of colour, and then you can get a better idea of where we're working. So thanks ever so much, and I will see you all again soon. Take care. Bye.